Thank you.
Yeah. And also, according to our agenda, it says public comments, 3 minutes per speaker unless modified by the commission. So let's see if we can put 3 minutes each.
Okay.
We can get through to 10.
My name is Judy Tallman. I live at 415 Farmington Avenue. I've lived there for 33 years. Lived in the neighborhood.
I'm sorry. Could you spell your last name, please?
Tallman. T as in Thomas, A-L-L-M-A-N. I've lived in the immediate neighborhood since 1965, so I'm very familiar with 6. I went to that meeting. There was a few of us there. Was it June? And something like that. I remember fairly warm. And I appreciate that the consultants came in with one agenda, and those few of us that were residents there were listened to. My house is directly in the middle of that apparently inconvenient residential district between Jerome and Oakland. And the road is twisty. Since I was a child living on Moody Street, it's been widened, which, this commissioner's point, increases the traffic. Making that zone for business, getting rid of all those houses would be a very bad idea. And also you have to remember there's collateral damage. You get rid of these houses, make it all business, you've effectively screwed over the people living on the side and parallel streets. Hoover and Hague on the north side are dead ends. Mercier is not a dead end. It goes out to this weird little street called Crescent Street to Jerome, and there's like big traffic issues there. On the south side, you've got Page, Hoover, and Mercier that all dump into Moody, which is where I grew up. So there's a lot to be considered. I was very pleased at the thoughtfulness of this report. A lot of thought put into it, but I do have a process question, and I don't know if you can answer to this point or not, Mr. Flanagan. The TMU, can somebody just buy in my neighborhood, my house, one of the other houses, and develop one of these mixed units, say 4 units of apartments, 2 retail on the bottom, without going through the permit and the hearing process like we have now?
Absolutely not.
I mean, that's my concern.
Ms. Tallman, the TMU is an idea that's been postulated by the consultant. And any outgrowth from this study then has to go to the zoning commission to be promulgated or to lack of a better word, put into the zoning regulations. So there would be public hearings to change the regulations, and then there would be a public hearing process on any development application. So this TMU is something that we need to tease out with the consultant more. It may be something we adopt, it might be something we don't adopt. It'll be a recommendation, and I'm going to bore you with the minutiae. It would be maybe a recommendation of the report, but then it would still have to go to zoning.
So there'd be nobody coming in, buying a lot, tearing the house down, an auto permit, go down to City Hall and apply for it and build one of these mixed-use buildings. There still would be a due process.
Absolutely, absolutely.
You know, just kind of as a general quick comment, let's face it, folks, Bristol does not have a great record for planning development. You know, when I was a little kid, I used to walk downtown, we lived on High Street, I'm like little like this, and somebody said, no, that's bad, let's put a mall. That took about 10, 15 years, put the mall. Gee, what happened about 10 years ago? It's gone, we bought it, it's gone, and we now got a big parking lot. And I think with 6, because it is the center of business, got to be very careful and very judicious in what we do.